This video isn't for visuals. This video is just for me to release some emotions, some things that I'm going through. Things that I find to be of most highest importance. So, I'm kind of going through like a devastating breakup right now. And I'm narrating to like one of my tightest partners in crime and in like Superhero X. And I'm telling her how like in love with like the essence of this guy. That like I love like this beauty that came out of under all the pressures that he was made. But my ego always tore apart his edges. Instead of me understanding that like all of his edges is what made up everything that I actually really loved of the essence that was him. So even though like people may want to hate on me and not like ICP, really like there's a huge part of me that they just don't see, that they're just seeing my edge. They don't know the depths. They don't know my connects. They don't. Huh? I'm trying to listen to my own story. I'm trying to tell myself that like it's not that the edges, that I need to ignore the edges and respect the edges because the edges is what makes the essence.
But do you ever go back and listen to your videos?
I never listen to my own videos because I hate my own voice. Because I can hear the pain in my own voice and I don't want to hear somebody else in pain. I'm in pain. Who wants to be with somebody who's in pain? Nobody. And I know that I'm supposed to be alone to heal. And I know that like it's possible that my ex-partner isn't over his ex-partners. Even though he says he's fine, clearly he's not in a space to have a space for another. Like there's no space to love and receive me. And like it sucks because it feels like that's not true. Like because I've felt it. Like I know what it was like. And like I just remember so much what it's like. It's hard to like disconnect. Like even if it was just narrative, like it was just the way that he talked to me, the way that his energy brought my energy to be. Like I am so attached. It's my ego.
You're attached?
My ego wants him so bad. My ego just says, why am I not good enough? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with everything? Why can't we just not be? Just like you were saying with Miles, like, why can't I just love him? Why can't we just love each other? There's no Jesus. There's no compassion. There's just all ego, just all rage.
That's all y'all have. Like, you hand me your stuff for no odd reason. You could have done all this, but you have me hold your stuff.
Yeah,
Like, not just like, just some, like a purse to you. To throw your stuff at. Hold this, take this.
That's what I'm looking for, like a daddy to contain me.
Why?
Because like I feel like my energy is just so much that even I can't contain me. That my energy, like what the boy was talking about this morning, like where my energy is so strong and so big, like I literally don't know how to control my own power. Like I am scared of my own power and what my possibilities.
So you can't master yourself.
That's what's going on. I'm learning to master me.
I master myself.
I feel like we're constantly mastering ourselves.
But I master myself That was a joke.
It's not funny.
I don't know.
I'm just being funny, okay? I'm sorry. I try to make light of things. I'm also just trying to be real.
While we were in the store, I'm calm and collected and I can act like a matrix. And you were pinging off of everything.
Every matrix that I saw just made me go off because when I was in Peru, he told me I had to make a choice. I had to choose between Matrix World and Spirit World.
But
It's hard.
But look what you did. You let the Matrix influence you.
I know, and I I found joy in the Matrix, and it was comforted by the stories and the comfort of the devices
You didn't know
and
how
just
to walk
all of
the
the
line.
connections. Huh?
That's the thing. You didn't know how to walk the line, to be in between, where you can be lovely and all, but you can also be in between the Matrix. And
What do you mean? One more time to me. Say this to me. What?
I'm saying this to you.
But I'm not hearing it. Say it more to Trina.
Trina, can you walk the straight lines between both veils?
What are the two veils? What are the boundaries?
You had the Matrix and then you had the spiritual, but can you walk both of those lines? Can you walk that straight line in between them?
So if I can just walk the middle line, if I can just walk the straight line, the very fine line between the two.
Yeah, between the darkness and the goodness, between the night and day, that middle line when that sun comes down. Can you walk that line? Can you? What was that they talked about? Or do you have to divulge your whole self into one another?
You know, that's that whole essence of becoming one. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that, like, we just suddenly become identical replicas of each other. Like, I'm very big on, like, yeah, I think that's why I liked him so much, because he was my opposite. He was everything I wasn't. And I was everything that he wasn't. And I think that we completed each other very well. But what happened is we both have parts of us that are very much so injured. So, like, it was like, yeah, kind of like me and Miles meeting up today. Like, it was like that. That's exactly what happened. We just blow up. If we both are coming to the space, like, we don't know how to chill each other out. So we need to master ourselves. And only when we master ourselves can we be together with somebody else. And for me, that's just painful. Because, like, oh man, I felt like I was right there. If I'm having to narrate it.
Make it painful. You make everything painful, because if there's nothing, then your life wouldn't mean nothing. If you didn't have no kind of
Attachment.
No, if you didn't have any fireworks going off, if there was no big boom.
I know.
But you're not listening.
My whole life has been boom.
You're not listening. This is where you fail at. Is you do not listen. You sit there and take the time and appreciate things.
Such as the present moment.
The present moment.
I know, I'm hearing it. I know I get the final lessons of the day.
Do you believe?
Truthfully, I'm saying them out loud to other people as advice,
Truthfully,
but I'm not hearing what I say.
you tell these people.
I need to learn to rest.
Rest.
Cloister. Stop trying to save the world. Stop taking on everybody else's stuff as me. It is not my job. I need to take care of myself, and that's the hardest job of all, is taking care of me.
So what happened?
Because I keep thinking that somebody else is going to know how to do it better than me.
So you sit there and run around and extend yourself to everybody in the world? For what?
A new version of loving me?
Loving you.
Yeah, I want to see a different way that I can do that. So everybody that I meet, they love themselves in a different way.
But have you loved yourself first before you did all that?
No,
So how you know they're gonna love you?
I don't. But by me opening my heart up to trying to learn what love is through the experience, I'm learning all the different shades of love.
We all have experience.
Yeah, everybody has all their different connections and their intimacies and their levels of love that they have for somebody else. And everybody loves multiple people. Everybody. And everybody has strong sexual energy. And yeah, obviously, like, everybody just wants to make love, but we're not all just going to make love to everybody. It doesn't work that way. We need to keep the population down, actually.
Why?
Unless we can be coming from a place where everyone's just making love to make love, like they're bringing love.
Well, if they're making love, they want to.
But are they making love or are they using love? You understand? Are they using each other to feel that energy? Or are they literally coming together to make love?
If you have that harmony,
Harmony is everything. But God is the harmony. God is the space that leaves the space for us to make our own music. So before we wrap up, I definitely wanted to cover a couple things. So we were talking some crazy jokes and shit talk, but also legit, like there's some really weird energy you can say for narrating it. Some really strange stuff that happened at the Real Big Fish show. And I definitely felt like something wasn't right. And things started smelling funny. I don't know, I'm concerned that they are planting seeds in the clouds and that, yes, the energy, I'm worried that, we're going to cause a world devastation. I'm just worried with the way that we are taking our world. And I want us to have a better world. And I'm going to do everything in my power to stop it by me telling you what I see. And if it bothers you, what I say that I see, you can turn me off. But the other side of the spectrum that I'll point out is that you can love and see where I'm right. Leave a space for me. Receive me, truly love me, and be with me, instead of thinking that you know it all and you got it all figured out. This is probably one of my best episodes ever. So if you got anything out of this, please leave a comment saying best episode ever. Because if I see that comment, every time I see that comment, I will rewatch this. I will make that oath. So if you're a person that says that, I will watch this for 12 minutes of my life. I love you. Take care. Be well.
bye.